Hello, folks, and welcome back to some more Utawarerumono, Mask of Deception. In this particular bonus episode, we're going to be looking at some more of the Glossary. Our second round, actually, but this one is going to be a little bit lengthier than the previous, I would imagine, considering it's been quite a long time since we've last had a little read. So first and foremost, let's start off with people. Haku, the protagonist, saved by Kuon when he was stranded in the woods, and given his name by her. He has lost almost all memories of his past, and he has no idea how he came into this world. He's not exactly a hard-working type, but he's quick-witted and quite insightful. He finds himself accompanying Ukon, a mercenary met by coincidence, to the Imperial capital. Kuon, a girl who saved the life of the protagonist and named him Haku. She possesses animal-like ears and a tail. She's smart and remarkably intellectual, but very easygoing at the same time. She's an apothecary, and despite her youth, she's quite skilled in the medicinal arts. Having left her homeland, she originally set out to travel in peace and solitude on a journey to see the world. An unexpected turn of events, however, has led her to travel at Haku's side. Maroro, one of Ukon's men, and a master scholar of Yamato. He wears gaudy clothing, and has his face made up of heavy white powder and paint, as might be guessed from looking at him. Maroro has a somewhat frail constitution. He loves to drink, but cannot hold his liqueur. As a member of an aristocratic house that has fallen from grace, he remains humble and immediately approved of Haku upon their first meeting. He uses magecraft by chanting mantra. Mosnu! Vulgar, wild, and all-around rude, Mosnu is in many respects the archetypal ruffian. He acts together with the Glossary thieves, led by their leader, Glossary. Mysterious duo, a duo of identical height and size. They cover their bodies of aperu, and even though Haku talked to them, they would only poke his cheek with their fingers from both sides, in utter silence. Their real identities are shrouded in mystery. Nekane, a recent addition to the character roster as well. She's so cute! Anyway, younger sister of Ukon. She's an adorable girl with childlike appearance. Despite her looks, she's quite intelligent, and her speech is polite and articulate. Though the youngest examinee to date, she passed the Imperial exam, the toughest academic challenge in the country. She was awarded a Scholar of Philosophy's degree, but due to her young age, the actual commencement was postponed. She loves sweets, and her hobby is archaeology. Glossary, a bad girl who leads the Glossary thieves. She has a beautiful face, almost unsuitable for a bandit, and a generous bosom. She's accompanied by her brother, Ogi. I really want to know more about these two! Anyway, Oshito, a general of Yamato who appeared to apprehend the bandits. He wears a mask to hide his face. According to Ruletier, he is the Imperial Guard of the Right, one of the twin shields of the capital. Even Haku could tell he's a man of great stature, judging by his calm, cool, and unruffled composure. Ogi, Glossary's younger brother and her second in command. Though still young, he is unfailingly calm and polite. He seems to have quite a keen mind. Ozen, an owl of Kuchari, and one of the 8 pillar generals, father of Ruletier. Ruletier, a princess and youngest daughter of Ozen, the owl of Kuchari. In the eyes of Haku, she seems honorable, but somewhat faint-hearted at the same time. She joins Haku's journey to the Imperial capital. She rides Galkapo, the Hodoron bird. Anyone else? More Ukon, a chivalrous and boisterous warrior trusted dearly by the men under his command. He took a shine to Haku and Kuon immediately after meeting them, and asked them to join his mission to exterminate Gigiri. After the mission was complete, he became their companion on the road to the Imperial capital. Okay, so that's people done. Next up is creatures. Hopefully I don't butcher any of their names, but who knows. Anyway, Boro Gigiri, a hideous looking creature that attacked Haku. It is a Gigiri that has become a dominant specimen. Much larger than a normal Gigiri, it is armed with enormous pincers that are sharp and powerful enough to instantly decapitate a human. It hunts and shares its prey with the younger creatures that follow in its wake. Haku trapped it, making it prey for Tatari. Galkapo, a Hodoron bird that Ruletier rides. A very curious and playful bird. Galkapo is quite attached to Ruletier. It is a docile creature in general, but when aggravated, it reacts with enough ferocity and power to break any brigand's spirit. Galkapo serves adeptly as Rultier's bodyguard when in combat. Gigiri, a monstrous creature that attacked Haku. It lives deep inside mountains. It has fangs and sports a venomous needle on its tail. They are not ordinarily dangerous, but recently they have begun attacking travelers in packs, leading to Ukon being assigned the task of their extermination. Using the bug's attraction to the smell of raw meat, Ugon's forces were able to capture them in nests. However, they soon found that the one that had attacked Haku was far larger than they were expecting. Also see, Borogigiri. Nah, we've already seen that. Hodoron bird. The Hodoron bird is an avian species that runs on the ground rather than flying. Normally they are raised for human consumption, and depending on their breed, they can display bright and colorful plumage. They sing with the distinctive chirping sounds that inspired the name for their species. Right! Location: Imperial Capital. The Imperial capital from which the Mikado rules his nation, Yamato. It has a beautifully ornamented front gate situated in the center of the high outer walls, and a serviceable, sturdy buildings stand in rows within each district of the city. Kujiri. Urutie's home country, a small nation located far in the west of Yamato. It used to be a massive, barren wasteland, but the Awo Ozin managed to reclaim and expand the territory, restoring life to it. It's an outland with poor soil conditions, so the citizens' lives there promise not to be easy. However, they live in harmony with the climate, managing to maintain clean and pure lifestyles while preserving their culture. This is all interesting stuff! I love this thing, yeah! Anyway, 8 Pillar Generals. The collective name for the 8 great generals of Yamato. Unlike other generals, they're appointed for their position by the Mikado himself. Hakuro Kaku Inn. An inn in the imperial capital that Haku and his group used as a base of operations. It's a unique building that many say is a bit different. It's a bit more pricey than similar establishments, but it's known for quality service. There's a large spa within, complete with a large bathtub to Kuon's delight. Yep. Imperial Cloister. The nerve center of the imperial capital, and the place where the Mikado resides. The massive property also includes residential areas for aides and close confidants of the imperial family. Imperial Court. The base of the country's political administration and governance. It is also used as a shorthand to refer to the government of Yamato itself. Imperial Gate. The Imperial Gate is the threshold leading to the Imperial Cloister. It is always protected by guards, and a regal air of silent dignity surrounds it. Kotua Hamuru? Oh, I didn't picture that. I haven't liked this nation where one's soul finds eternal life. Kunene Eitai? Is Kune Itai? I don't know. My apologies for butchering it. Anyway, one chosen and born with the love of the Great Fathers, the On Vitai Kayan. A title often applied to geniuses and prodigies. Mausoleum. The mausoleum is a large structure located in the upper part of the imperial capital. It is often used for national ceremonies. I think we haven't read Master Scholar either. I think this was by accident once before, so I'm just going to read it anyhow. A highest ranking scholar, permitted to enter the imperial palace. Only those who pass the imperial exam, considered the most difficult test in the nation, receive the honor of the Mikado's direct recognition. Nugwisukami? Gosh. God that brings calamity. Thanks! Unvitai Kayan. Legend tells that this race of higher beings created the people of this world, and ruled over all long ago. Scholar of Philosophy. Nekune's rank. The main focus is philosophy, and is one of the most respected scholarly ranks. Because of Nekune's range. I was gonna say range? What? She's not officially certified. Despite her qualifications, she is listed as an exception within the field. Still officially deemed a student. Under Scholar. Maru's rank, an assistant to full scholars. Tries up the ranks, more research is necessary. Alright, hangover remedy. A medicine that Kuon gave to Haku on the morning following the celebration of the Gigiri extermination. I'm bouncing between words. Honey! A substance collected from honey beehives after they've collected sweet nectar from flowers. It's been used for both cooking and medical remedies for an extraordinarily difficult for ordinary Oh no. Whoa. I skipped a few lines. For an extraordinarily long time. It can be expensive, making it difficult for ordinary citizens to acquire. Kuon is extremely partial to it. It can also be used to make med, which is an alcoholic drink made by adding water to honey and fermenting it. Hot water bathing. A style of bathing in which the bather submerges his or her entire body into a tub. Filled with hot water, Kuon loves this bathing style immensely. However, it requires a large volume of hot water and is considered a luxury in certain regions. Maids. A beverage made of honey. It has a smooth and mild flavor, but it's also used as an aphrodisiac. Kuon's favorite drink. Ruotie's tea. The tea that Ruotie served to Haku. It has a potent aroma of flowers, milk, and honey. According to Ruotie, it's good for fatigue and is her eldest brother's favorites. Any more? No more in lifestyle. How about miscellaneous? Anquam, flash grenade, and steel fan. Okay. Those who fight for money, sell swords. There are many who travel through countries looking to profit in conflict and war. But they are skilled in combat, though generally not known for their loyalty. Flash grenade. A tool used by Kuon to repel Gigiri. Pull the pen from the cylindrical body, and it soon deploys a disorientating flash. Steel fan. A fan made of steel. It looks well used, but well kept. Kuon had lent it to Haku before the Gigiri extermination. The fan appears to be stained in a deliberate pattern, and the frame contains hidden blades concealed in grooves. Ukon determined that poison is meant to be poured into them. Interesting stuff. Wow, this one is about as short as the previous one. I guess I did do a bit of speed reading. There's of course some tutorial things that we could always read, but I don't think I really need to read this because that is something that I want to read for the future. Although, then again, I'm more curious about this because the tutorial stuff is mostly just stuff that I'll read off screen. Units that make use of abilities such as Eye of Fire activate Zog, Zone of Control. Around them when an enemy unit enters the Zog range, they'll be prevented from moving any further, and they'll be placed into the effects of the Zog. They'll be unable to move until the unit with the active Zog is defeated, or if the control unit simply leaves the area. However, there are other abilities such as Eye of Courage that can nullify Zog. I was really curious about that, in all honesty, because it just randomly activated before in one of our fights. But yeah, that'll do for the glossary. As I said before, I'll mostly read all the tutorial stuff off screen because it's only really pertaining to battle. Which, of course, will just be some tidbits that'll happen here and there, because this is like 90% visual novel. But anyway, folks, thank y'all for watching this bonus episode for Utawarerumono, Mask of Deception, and I'll see y'all next time. Ta-ta for now.